What is going on, guys? PapaSea back with a Duel Links video for you guys, and today I'm bringing you a Hieratic deck, which is a deck that I don't really see talked about at all. If you guys enjoy this stuff and you want to support the channel, of course, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Duel Links content. Now, this deck was given to me by a viewer, Shuckle-Tamer. Thank you so much. I have a Discord server, by the way, if you want to join it. It's in the description. It's not really focused on Duel Links per se. I'm mainly a Pokemon channel, if you guys don't know. My main channel is a Pokemon channel. It's mainly focused on that, but we do have some people in there talking about Duel Links from time to time. So anyway, he posted this deck over there, and it looks really interesting. So it's a Hieratic deck with peak performance because they're all dragons. You could play beatdown, I guess, because there's some high-level dragons, but peak performance is nice because it works in your opponent's turn, if that makes sense. Like let me explain this. So Hieratic Dragon of Asar has 2,600 attack. With beatdown, it would be higher. However, on your opponent's turn, it would only have 2,600 attack, thus being able to be attacked over by Hermitry. With peak performance was 28, so you could play beatdown, but I think peak performance might actually be better. I know peak performance is kind of like a meme, but it actually kind of works. So anyway, Hieratics. What do they do? How do they work? If I'm being 100% honest, I tested this deck out last night, and I still don't fully understand it, but I don't think this is a bad deck at all. It is a pretty free-to-play deck as well. Now, the only SR from a pack that I'm playing are the two parallel twisters, we'll talk about later, which can be replaced. However, some free-to-play players don't like this. You do have to spend 500 gems on the Dragon starter deck to get Dragon Knight of Creation and Paladin of Felgrand. So that's been annoying, but everything else I'm pretty sure is an R or an N from a pack. And I think they all might be from the same pack. I'm not 100% sure. Hieratic Dragon of Asar, which is the main cards from Valiant Souls. Didn't realize it was that new of a card. And this trap card, which is actually really, really good, is from, that's the wrong button, is from Valiant Souls. So I'm thinking most of these cards are from Valiant Souls. Either way, let me explain the deck. So first card we have the main monster, the boss monsters, Hieratic Dragon of Asar. If you don't know how Hieratics work, and I don't blame you for not knowing, you basically just summon this guy and he's big and he attacks. His effect doesn't really matter. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing a light dragon type monster and one normal type dragon monster from your graveyard. This is the only normal type you play. It's 0 attack and has like 8 stars. I know, we'll talk about that later. And this card will be destroyed to contribute one other face-up Hieratic instead, which is pretty nice, kind of like that 6 Samurai effect in a way. Then next up, we have the main normal summon of the deck, Hieratic Dragon of Garib, or Jarib, I don't know how to pronounce that. This guy, you don't really use his effect all that much. We destroy his opponent's monster by battle. I'm talking really fast, aren't I? I do apologize. I got comments about that recently. But when destroy his opponent's monster and set it to the graveyard, special summon one Dragon normal type monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Make a stack and defend 0. Scared to summon this thing. That's really not that bad. I mean, it gives you advantage, I guess, which is nice, because you can tribute both of them for Hieratic Dragon of Asar, which is kind of cool. And when this guy is tributed, you can special summon one normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So basically what you can do is use Garib's effect, get this guy out, tribute them both for Asar, and then bring back the Sun Dragon Overlord. So you're not really losing card advantage, which is kind of nice. Yes, it is a 0 attack monster, but it's still a monster on board, I guess. Next up, we have Dragon Knight of Creation and Paladin of Felgrand. I get these cards mixed up, and I always forget which is which. But this one, you increase its level by 4 during your opponent's turn. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, to be honest. When this card destroys opponent's monster battle, sends it to the graveyard, you can send one level 7 or 8 dragon monster from your deck to the grave. You can only send one card from you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, then target a level 7 or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard. Send this card to the graveyard and special summon that monster. This card, as I hit my mic there, sorry, combos really well with the trap card, which we'll talk about more later. Next up, Paladin of Felgrand. Once normal summon, you equip a level 7 or 8 monster from your hand or deck to this card. This card's unaffected by other monster effects, which is great against Sylvans. I really like this card because Sylvan players don't read cards. They just click yes and target whatever they want. And I had one Sylvan player target this guy, and he was really confused, I guess. Yeah, you equipped it as an equipped card, and you contribute one monster, and this card target one level 7 or 8 monster, drag monster graveyard, and special summon it, mainly the Asar. Next up, I'm playing one Hieratic Dragon of Nuit. I was playing 2, but I cut it for a 3rd trap because I realized how good the freaking trap is. Basically, what this guy does, it's kind of more just a beater, if I'm being completely honest. But during either player's turn, when this card is targeted by a spell, trap, or card effect, you special summon a dragon monster, dragon normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, makes attack defense 0, being the Hieratic Dragon Overlord. I mean, I guess it gives you advantage, which is nice, because you keep bringing back this guy, which you can then tribute for the Asar, which is kind of nice, but I don't know. I remember in the TCG, when people played Hieratics, they played Blue Eyes sometimes. I'm not sure if Blue Eyes would work, because, like, for example, the Trap card, you can't send Blue Eyes to the grave, but you can send this guy to the grave because it's a Hieratic monster. And it's the only, I'm pretty sure it's the only Hieratic monster that is a normal type. I could be wrong, or normal type. This isn't Pokemon. That is a normal, unaffect monster. Anyway, next up, 2 Parallel Twister, the only SR from a pack in the deck, which you could replace. This thing is kind of nice, though, because you can combo it with Paladin of Felgrand or Dragon Knight of Creation and just send cards to the graveyard. because the treated spell trapped, which is kind of nice. And you consider your peak performance of the graveyard, which is nice as well. That's one of the reasons why I like skills that have a field spell, because you can it's just a free parallel twister basically, in a sense. It does kind of suck though when you're playing against Mako though, or not Mako, Destiny Heroes, because they can just summon Celestial, attack, and destroy it, and you take 500 life points, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. Next up, 3 Econ. It's Econ. Don't really need to explain it too much. It's a great card. 2 Hieratic Seal of Supremacy. This card is kind of crazy. You just special summon a Hieratic monster from your hand. Special summon a SAR. That easy. Like, no questions asked. Just boom, a SAR. Like, easy 2,600 monster. Basically an Ancient Rules for a SAR. Then the last card, 3 Hieratic Seal from Ashes. I just bumped this up to 3. I took out a Nuit for a third one. I have not tested it with 3 yet, but it's a really good card. Once per turn, during your opponent's turn, you can send 1 Hieratic monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then once per turn during your turn, you can target one of your banished Hieratic monsters, return that target to the graveyard. When this face-up card is sent to the graveyard, target 1 Hieratic monster from your graveyard, special summon that target. Combos nicely with the Parallel Twister, combos nicely with the SAR. Very good card that kind of brings the deck together a little bit. Then the extra deck is just, I mean, you don't need it. I just play an extra deck to bluff my opponents, because why not? Let's get into some duels, though. Disclaimer, and I am going to apologize in advance if you are a Dragon fan or Hieratic fan. I don't feel 100% confident with this deck. I try to play as much as I can, and I still feel like I misplay a little bit, so I'm not saying this is the best gameplay you'll see with this deck, but this is actually a pretty good deck list at least. So in terms of how you can improve this deck, if you are willing to spend money and get the multiple copies of the extra, or not the extra deck, multiple copies of the starter deck, it could be better to play multiple Felgrands possibly, or that other card, whatever it's called. And we play a Bastion here. If you're full free to play and you just don't have Parallel Twist or anything else to play, honestly, I don't really know what to tell you. The card isn't mandatory in the deck, it just makes the deck, it gives the deck a little bit more of an oomph, if that makes sense. You could maybe get away with Storm. There's a few different cards you could play in place of Parallel Twister. Honestly, if you really want to play Curse of Anubis for defense, you can definitely do that. So this is not a bad hand. Now, one problem with Hieratic Seal from the Ashes is it's kind of slow, because you have to set it and use it on your opponent's turn, usually their end phase, and then you get the effect on your turn. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to summon Garib, and then, here's the thing now. I could set a SAR, or not a SAR. I could set the Seal, and then send in a SAR, and then next turn bring it back if I Parallel Twister my Hieratic Seal, which I might do. I could actually OTK next turn if I do that. So I want to do that. Now, whenever I see Bastion, I always think of, like, Firm as Earth, because that's the only reason people ever use Bastion, I feel like. I don't even know what other skills he gets. See, there's some characters in this game, like, I know Rex and Weevil are like that, where, like, they don't really have any, like, generic skills. Like, they don't really have, like, Balance or Restart. I don't think Bastion has those either. Bastion's just one of those wildcard characters. So he is going to summon a Power Breaker. I remember pulling this card, pulling 2 of these cards and being mad because I pulled 2 of these where I pulled, like, 2 Mass Change. Interesting. On screen possession, destroy by opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard. Target 1 face spell trap card opponent controls, destroy that target. Okay, so he's probably going to destroy my... If he's smart, he'll destroy my Mountain. If he's dumb, he'll destroy my Hieratic Seal. Actually, no. Yeah, let's just see the effect anyway. So I'm going to send an Asar to the graveyard, I think. Yeah, I'll send Asar. Now, Garib could attack over it, and I could special summon it from the graveyard. I could definitely do that. And we drew the Sun Overlord, which you don't want to draw this thing. That's one bad thing about this deck. Now, luckily, Parallel Twister won't miss timing, which I like that a lot with Hieratic Seal. Now, the question is, do I target a back row or target this monster? I think I'm going to target a back row, because I can get a 2,600 beater out, and I'll... See, the scariest card for me to face right now is Wall of D. I have no idea what my opponent is playing here, but I'm definitely curious to see his deck list after the duel. Now, what I could do is I could just destroy my Mountain, but that won't really accomplish anything. Yeah, I don't know why I even said that. I'm just going to destroy my Seal and target his back row, or one of his back row. In this particular situation, you could argue that Storm would be better here. So, I mean, the thing about Storm, though, is back row really isn't that common. And a lot of back row that's played is chainable back row, like Mass Change and Pulse Mine, stuff like that. So special summon a Star here. Nice big boy beater. I like it. Alright, now. Why is the timer going down so slow? Or so fast? I only have 120 seconds? What's going on? Let's stack with this guy, though. And he just lets it go through. Now, he's going to destroy my Mountain, which kind of sucks. I'm guessing. Yeah. Nothing I could do about that, but I could special summon this. I didn't realize it was from the hand too. I'll do that anyway, because what else am I going to do with this thing? He could econ into attack mode, which would be kind of bad. But next turn I could just tribute for my other SR, which isn't that bad. So yeah, this deck kind of uses the Hieratic Seal in a weird way. It's literally just a body. That's it. You know, it can absorb an attack. If they econ into attack mode, that sucks. If econ take it, they can't really do anything with it. And he is firm as earth. Is that 500 attack or 400? 500. What is this thing? Karkuris! Interesting. Okay. We got a Hieratic Seal. Okay. If I drew another SR, that would have been really nice, because then I could have summoned both of them. Yeah, I can't special summon that. So I'm just gonna set this. I'm not even gonna summon my other SR. What I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna attack. He probably has something to stop me though, which is a problem. I'm just gonna attack anyway. I mean, I have no other play. Because, wait, what? Oh, he switches to defense mode. How did I not realize that? Okay. I should still attack over this. Okay, Spike Shield with Train always trips me out. The equipped monster gains attack. It gains defense equal to its attack. Okay. I don't know why that card always confuses me, and I've used it before. Because for some reason I thought it was half of the attack? I don't know. So he's going to be bigger than me now, and I don't have my peak performance. I think I might lose this game, honestly. I am going to Hieratic Seal at the end phase, though. Just to dump anything. And I could special summon a SAR, which isn't bad. Not even going to chain it. I'll just let him go through. This is fine. So he has to attack again. He's thinking, though. Okay. I guess maybe he was scared of a Wall of D or something. The only trap I play is Hieratic Seal, but he doesn't. He probably has no idea what my deck is. Just like I have no idea what his deck is. Now, Karkuris seemed like an interesting deck, but I'm pretty sure this one is a UR from Valiant Souls. It's kind of an expensive deck, and it's really not that great. So, let's see. What do we send to the graveyard here? I don't want to send my other SR. I think I just send a Garib. Just because I want to draw my other SR. See, if I draw my other SR, does that even help me? Not really. Felgran. Okay, we gotta think here. We gotta think here now. So I could summon this, and I could special this, can't I? I can special this. So, okay, hold on. I have to think, because I think there's a way out of it. No, there isn't. I can't attack over 2,800. That's the problem. And I can't make a monster big enough to kill the Karkuri. And basically, the only way I could win is if I somehow get a 3,600 attack monster and kill the Karkuri that's weaker, or if I can kill the 2,800 one. If I kill the 2,800 one, I think I could win. There's nothing I could do. So I'm just gonna try to do something. Alright, so let's banish this guy. Actually, let's banish this. If I had beat down, that would be really nice. Unfortunately, I don't. Then I could use this effect. I bring this back. Back to the grave, at least. Wait, is that special summon? Oh, one leaves the field. Okay. I don't know why the timer's going down so fast, too. But yeah, if I had beat down, I'd be in a little bit of a better spot, I think. Did I need to do that? Not really, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, let's stack the weaker Karkuri. Because I might be able to... I don't know. If I get a parallel twister, I should be okay, actually. So I guess stockpiling my back row is kind of good. Because it gives me another parallel twister option. So I'll switch to defense mode. He might use Spike Shield with Chain again. And if he does, I think I just lose. Okay, good. This is fine. Wait, what is his other effect now? Why does he have so many effects? Whenever the Karkuri monster field destroyed, this card gets 400 attack. Oh! So he's at 3,200 now. Okay, that's why you read your cards, kids. See, the thing with this card, though, is it has such short card text, but it does so many things. Switches to defense, needs 400 attack. Damn, man. So, he shouldn't be able to win here. What the heck? Why is this a 4-star with 2100 attack? If his attack changes to defense. Okay, so he's gonna destroy both of my cards. And even if I get a parallel... Actually, no, Parallel Twister could save me. No. Because if I Parallel Twister, I'll have to destroy the 3200 one. And then I could ram into the 2600 one. Oh no, it's gonna go to defense mode, actually. So unless he has another Spike Shield, I should be okay. So I need to top deck a Parallel Twister. That's what it comes down to. I have a 1 in 10 chance, because I already used one. Let's see what we get. Heart of the cards, boys. Heart of the cards! Oh boy. So unless he has another Spike Shield... That's why playing 3 Parallel Twisters is probably better, but I only have 2. He has something set. Okay. Let me special summon... Actually... I have no reason to summon... Like, if I summon this, I could destroy that and then get my... Actually, no, it's removed from place. Never mind. Let me just get the SR back. I don't even know why I even have to think about that. Just get the big monster. In attack mode. So, unless he has Spike Shield, I should be okay. But he hasn't activated this card in a long time. It could be Econ. Pulse Mines. These are machines. Okay. So, we lose then. Yeah, we lose then. Because if he has a monster in hand... Which he might not. He does have monster in hand. Yeah, that's it. Very interesting deck. This thing's not even a Karkuri, though. Why is he playing it? It's a warrior. Target one basic spell card. If monster shows destroy that target. I guess because it's changed to defense, you could just pull, not Pulse Mines. Spike Shield. I want to see this guy's deck. It's a very interesting one. I'm not really sure how good Karkuris are, though. I've never seen them until just now. I don't know. So, I mean, you got to see how the deck worked, kind of. As you can see, losing peak... I have a lot of losses with this deck, as you can see. Losing peak performance kind of sucked. But, only 1 Pulse Mines, too. Interesting. Either way, let's get another duel going. I don't even know what that deck was. We got a Bones here. Bones is my favorite character in Duel Links. We're going second. Alright, what are you playing, Bones? There's peak performance, and he has... We don't see a skill yet. Is it restart? It is restart. So it could be literally anything, because... I remember, like, back a while ago, before there were so many characters, you could, like, generally tell what deck people were playing based on what character they had. But now, since everything has restart, like, you never know. Unless they actually use restart and you see their hand. So we have Archfiends. Archfiends are a problem for this deck for sure. Just because they summon a 3000 beater that I can't get over. Which is another reason why beatdown might be better. Like, I don't know. There's so many situations. It's a 50-50 basically. Like, do you want beatdown or do you want the peak performance? Like, I just lost Mountain first turn. So it's like, I don't know, man. Got Econs though. We'll have to win this game because of Econ, I think. So I could use this. Actually, this isn't a horrible hand. Yeah, I'll just summon this. And I will set my Hieratic Seal. And I will set 1 Econ. I think I might need to Econ take for game, though. I think it's the only way I could, like, really win. Alright, so let's kill something. Hopefully. He might not let it go through, knowing that I could summon a monster off of this. Even though it's just 0 attack, but... I don't know, man. Let's get this in defense mode. I don't know if there's a way... There probably is a way. To make this guy have more than 0 attack outside of, you know, Mountain. Giving it 200. I don't know. Maybe there's some weird Hieratic card that's like... Level 8 monsters you control gain 1000 attack or something like that. I don't know. Alright, so call the Archfiend. This is not good. He has no cards in hand, though. Granted, if I draw a monster next turn and this trap can't stop me, and doesn't draw anything that can stop me, I can just Econ take and win. So I'm going to have to Hieratic Seal, though. See, the thing is, I have Heal of Supremacy, so I could just special summon anything I draw, actually. So if I draw a Sar, I could just special summon it. So do I want to Econ here? I think I do. Because I can still Econ take. Like, I know he has 2 sets, but it's probably just like a Call of the Archfiend. And he has no cards to discard. Yeah, he has no cards to discard for it. It might be Needlebug Nest. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I meant to use the effect, but I hit no. It's fine. I didn't really need it. Although it would have been nice right now to Parallel Twister one of his back rows. That would have been kind of nice. It's fine, though. I'll use it now. That was a misplay. You definitely want to activate this in their end phase. So I'll destroy one of his back rows, just 50-50 right here. If it's Needlebug Nest, it's Needlebug Nest. Archfiend's Roar. Okay, he paid life points. But he special summons an Archfiend. Which is bad. Which is bad. Unless I could kill it. I cannot kill it. So if I Econ take here, I can't win. See, I would have won. I'm pretty sure I would have won here. If I didn't misplay and if I activated my, if I activated the trap, sent them to Asar, and then Parallel Twistered it, got the Asar back, Econ took the 2901, I would have won. So, I'm thinking this is a W. I don't care if we lose. This is a W to me. I just misplayed. And I don't have a play anymore. I'm just gonna surrender because I lose. Yeah. So, we'll try to get another duel here because that was a quick one. But, as you can see, the trap card's really important. It's really key. And I have so many losses with this deck. I just got OTK by Master Heroes, so I'm not gonna bother including it. I don't know, like, I'm not trying to, like... How do I explain this? I feel like Master Heroes are a good deck. I don't think they're, like, as OP to the point of, like, Sylvans. But, like, I was playing him, like, he did not play well at all. Like, he challenged his own drill. Like, he was playing Destiny Calling. He challenged his Drill Dark, so I couldn't kill it. But if I killed his Drill Dark, it would have activated his Destiny Calling. So, I don't know. It was just, like, a weird... I don't know. Like, I would not have made the plays that he made, but he still beat me. So, maybe I shouldn't talk. Duel Standby Taya. Okay. No extra deck, though. Whenever I see Taya with Duel Standby, I get scared that it's Cyberstein. But there's no extra deck. So it's fine. Alright, so one set. Is Duel Standby Sylvans a thing? I don't know, man. I don't really have a play, though. Which sucks. My only play is just to set this. Actually, if this is Sylvans, I could win. Because I could just use this, send Asar, and then get the Asar back. If it's Komushimo and she mills, like, nutty. So basically this will come down to if it's Sylvans and if they mill Komushimo. Or Marshleaf, whichever one destroys back row. I get them mixed up. I mean, I could just destroy it now. But I don't want to get rid of Mountain. Because Mountain in the Sylvan matchup is pretty important. So I'm just going to set the 1. And assuming it's Sylvans, I'm going to force her to destroy this. Granted, she could just target my Mountain now that I think about it. Which is arguably the better play. Sets a monster. Gotta remember to activate at the end phase. Alright, let's do it. Use the effect now. Let me send an Asar. Alright, so what are we gonna draw here? Garib, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna Parallel Twister here. It'll give me an opportunity to see what she's playing. So I'm gonna send the trap card. And I'll destroy the first set. Oh, what is this? This is that weird. Hold on. It's like some sort of like equipped deck. I don't really know exactly how it works, but I've seen it before. Add one equipped spell card from your deck to your hand. I forget exactly how this deck works, but it's some. Whenever you see Taya, it's most likely a cheese deck, unless they're playing like Holy Guard. All right. Now I could Parallel Twister again. Actually, I just win here. Yeah, I'm gonna set Econ and Parallel. Actually, do I need to set Econ? I'm gonna waste my Econ in the Parallel Twister. Might not be the best play. It's probably, I don't know, I don't think it really matters. So I'm pretty sure I still win here. A Crystal Seer. Unless you have a Karibo. This is game. Not the best game, because you didn't really get to see... I mean, I guess you got to see, like, how powerful activating the trap card during your bonus turn actually is. Because it literally won me the game. And had I not done that, I would have lost. But it was a very... Was that 3 turns? I don't know. This is a weird deck, though. Like, I want to see what she's playing. Like, I know it revolves around, like, flipping that Blacksmith card and then getting some equipped spell. Oh, it's Dice Fragments. I forgot about that. That event's going on now. I don't understand this deck at all. Like, how does this deck win? That's what I need to know. Like, I don't get it. Like, Like, you get Big Bang Shot, and then what? What do you do? Like, I don't know, man. I guess you just stall. Either way, that'd be it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you want to see a specific deck used in the future, let me know in the comments down below. But keep in mind, I can't build every single deck. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Leave a like if you haven't already, and bye-bye.